I was living alone in this small two-story nice abode in Ohio. It was small and cozy, as well as somehow safe till one night when everything changed. I was sitting in the living room engrossed with my book when suddenly I saw this dark figure just outside my window. Maybe I imagined it because whenever you're alone at home, especially at night, every little sound can scare hell out of your head. So I tried to brush it away and went on reading. But that night again, the shadow climbed up. But this time, it took the form of an apparition drifting close but just out of my reach. My heart thudded in my chest. I shut the curtains, thinking that was enough to keep it from me. But night after night, after that, the shadow returned, minute by minute, bolder and more ominous. And one night, I couldn't take it anymore. I was so frightened that I gathered all the courage I could muster, opened the window, and shouted out in a staccato voice as I could, "Who is that?" The silence of the moment was choking, and my voice was full of shakes and tremors. Then I heard something, a light whispering sound that crept down my spine. It felt as if something tried to reach me. Panic set in, and I locked the window. But the following morning, when I woke up to get dressed and ready for work, I saw the vilest view ever. Muddy footprints going out of my window to my front door. This was something I could hardly believe was being seen by me. So I called the police. They could say nothing. They just attributed it to some kids just messing around. But I knew better. I even set up my camera that night to record what was happening outside the next night. And there I sat, thumping heart thudding against my chest like a madman trying to break out, peering to and fro for the appearance of that shadow once again. At midnight, then, it appeared. I was afraid because this one slowly inched closer and closer to my window. The gaunt face with hollow eyes stared right into me this time. He lifted his hand, beckoning me to come closer. I was frozen with fear, and then instinct took over. I ran from the room full of terror. So, I stayed in my friend's house for weeks, full of paranoid thoughts that whatever haunted me was peeking over me. However, sooner or later, I decided I had to return home. I took my friend with me. We searched the house, hoping the shadow would not come out. But there were those muddy footprints which put a chill on my spine again. It was too little to sleep at night. Then I started feeling cold currents running through the room. There glowed electronic television by itself, creating fantastic dark shadows around me. That was when I thought things could settle down once again. But I did not feel that I was completely alone because I could feel the presence behind me. And turn. Slowly, I did. Then came the shadow, but this time at my home. How true it was, I could not believe my eyes. Shouting at the top of my lungs, I opened the door and ran out from that room. Nor ever looked back again. That house, with the thrilling shadow, was the last thing that I saw.